So yes, I'm here today to talk to you about security. A little bit of bad news followed with some good news. Not here to scare everyone, just here to educate, because really it's the education that's going to keep you safe. So I'm going to talk about some statistics from the Wall Street Journal posted in June. Security breaches are up 11% in the past year, and they're up 67% since 2014. This, as well as cannabis, is a growing industry. In fact, it's now a $1.5 trillion cybercrime industry. Most in Bitcoin, that's just a guesstimate. It could even be larger. Ransomware attacks occur every 14 seconds, to where small and medium businesses are targeted 43% of the time. And so you may ask yourself, why all this activity? And it really comes down to the change in the landscape. Traditionally, we had everything in-house, servers in-house, very limited remote resources. So it was easier to keep your data safe. We've done a great job of moving everything out to the cloud for redundancies, efficiencies, and we rely on the cloud vendor security to keep us secure. But there's a missing piece there, and that's the fact that your user credentials are pinhole access through all of that security. So what we've run into is a population that is getting phished, which is the number one way of getting attacked, is someone sends you an email to trick you into giving them your credentials, and then they have access to whatever remote access resource you just gave them access to. So identity access management is what every company should be thinking about for 2020. What does that mean? Well, anything that's PII data, personally identifiable information, things that are critical to your business, that if they got out, it would be detrimental, really need to be locked down with identity access management so that you always know who is accessing that data. How can you do this? Well, there's MFA, multi-factor authentication. Typically, you set that up with your mobile device so that as you log in, you're pulling up a code on your mobile device to prove that it's you. This can get a little daunting, especially for a company like us who has like 20 to 30 resources. We don't want to have that many MFA codes. So what we're doing is helping companies set up SSO portals, single sign-on, where you have one MFA code into a single sign-on that then allows you into all of your other resources. There's also another very important thing every business should be doing yesterday is cybersecurity insurance. It's your worst case scenario. If you do get breached, it's going to be really expensive. We partnered with a cybersecurity firm to handle all of our incident responses because we believe in having security professionals handle the remediation, and it's $30,000 just for them to show up at your door. Bitcoin payments are getting up into the $500,000 ranges for some large corporations. Industries that are being targeted: healthcare, education, government, municipalities, and finance. One of the things we've done after a security breach we had in 2018, which was in the upwards of about $500,000 in damages, is we've rethought our approach to how we're delivering services. Everything we do is security first now. We will not implement technology unless it is secure. We've partnered with a cybersecurity firm to keep us accountable that we're providing the right level of security to our clients. And we recognize that larger companies with in-house IT staff are behind the times. The in-house IT staff doesn't have the ability to keep up with today's cybersecurity landscape. So we're focusing on a co-managed approach where we're going to be helping these larger companies make their internal staff look like rock stars. Take the stuff off of their shoulders that they don't like doing, allow them to focus on what they do like doing, provide extra tools. Along with our cybersecurity firm, it's a trifecta of really making sure we can keep the clients secure. So I leave you today with two things. Next year, shore up your identity access management. Make sure you know who is accessing your resources at any given time so there can't be any identity theft. Number 2, worst case scenario, you need to have cybersecurity insurance in place. Thank you very much.